Happy Thanksgiving, Chalkin History friends. It's here. I can't believe Thanksgiving is upon us. And that means Christmas is less than 1 month away. Oh my goodness. I have not prepared whatsoever. Hopefully you are more prepared than I am. But I have a fun, cute little project today. I'm going to make bandanas for my fur baby and my daughter's fur baby. So come on in, see what I'm doing. All right. So I took our bandana and I cut it in half because one bandana seemed a bit large for our fur babies. So it's a good size bandana, okay? I would say it's a good size for a larger breed of dog if you're going to do it for a dog. So I cut mine diagonally. All right, so then I had 2 triangles. And then what I did is I had one of my new friends that I met recently through a crafting group. We pulled down the edge, stitched it across for me, so she made a channel, and then she kind of just tidied up the corners or the sides where I cut. So you'll notice this side is it has like a serger edge, and then this side has just kind of, she folded it over and stitched it, okay? This channel is where the dog's collar goes through, right? So you don't need anything special to attach it. You just thread their collar through and then attach the collar and they have a bandana, okay? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make a bandana for the both of them using our PupCup transfer. All right, so let's dig in. Take this off. Now our bandanas are super, super thin, so make sure you are using an ink mat underneath. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep the actual like collar to it plain. Let's see, should we do it sideways? So it's kind of nice that the gingerbread men are kind of going this way and they're kind of going this way. So I'm gonna see. Oh, let's do it this way. That way we can kind of get most of this transfer. And I'm gonna kind of line it up. So I'm taking it to the end of this little collar part. I'm gonna line it up to that, okay? Do not fuzz your transfer. You want it nice and sticky. Although this is a brand new mat, so it is sticking to that as well. What we could do is we can stick this underneath there too, just so whatever exposed part isn't hitting all that. Okay, let's flatten that out. And I'm probably going to avoid that little part that she flipped it over. Let's see, are we live? There we go. I was waiting for us to be live. Okay. I'm gonna, up to that little seam, I will ink up to, okay? You wanna use your ink just in case your bandana gets dirty, and then you can throw it in your wash. All right, excuse me. So I have Scout, Black Velvet, Candy Apple. I'm going to try to make all the little candy canes candy apple. I thought I would do the paw prints and the cups in black, and then I guess the gingerbread would be in black too. But then I'm going to do all these little teeny pieces, all these little stars and accent pieces in the Scout. I think that's how I'm going to attempt it. It may be a little difficult. It would be cute just to do it all in one color. I'll tell you what, if you have the markers, which I don't think I brought my markers back with me, I think I left them. That would be the way to go. Do it all in black and then use your markers to fill in colors. All right, let's just start. This is a permanent ink. It does need to be heat set, but pretty much once it hits this fabric, it's gonna stain it. So you will see the color. It would be kind of difficult to wash out if you had to wash it out. I'm going to do all the candy canes in red. And I feel like I should do even a little bit thinner of a wipey, or a squeegee here. I just cut down my squeegees to sizes that make it easier for me. I feel that helps get the project done. All right, so we're just going to do all candy canes. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Our birds in the oven. I just have to make some side dishes. And then of course, you know, it's always fun trying to get everything ready at the same time. Have it be nice and hot. Okay, we're just taking little amounts here. Then what we'll have to do is kind of shimmy the transfer over a little bit to get the rest of the bandana. We'll see if I have time to do both. I might just do the one and then work on the second one when I have time. Because like I said, I do have sides to get done and I have company coming, so gotta have the food ready. Get a couple more here. Luckily, our inks stay wet for a long time. They always suggest you give it a 24-hour time frame to dry before you heat set them. But it's also nice because I don't have to worry about having to lift my transfer because it could dry in the mesh. It stays pretty wet. Okay, any other candy canes I may have missed? Don't think so. There, let's put that there. Try to not get my sleeves in there. All right, and then we said we're going to do all those little pretty little stars and stuff in the green. So I'm going to go ahead and actually cut this guy, I think, or maybe I'll cut this guy down. We're going to cut this one in half too. There we go. Easy to cut. I love it. This is the Scout. This has more of like a metallic or pearl look to it. And then we'll do the rest in black. Okay, so I'm going to work my way, I think, from the top down. And then, of course, we'll have to have our fur babies model these adorable bandanas. They're gonna look so festive for the holidays. They don't really care for pajamas, even though I still try to put pajamas on them. They always give you that look like, really? Like, really? You want me to wear this? I had Thanksgiving jammies on my guy this morning. He was not happy with me. Not happy. But it makes me happy to see my guy all dressed up. All right. Tell me your favorite food to eat at Thanksgiving, besides the turkey. What side dish do you love? Absolutely love. Okay, did I get it all? Like, this is kind of on the thing. Guess I could do it here. Okay, not much of the Scout, so we'll put this over here. And we're gonna get our black open. This is actually going a lot quicker than I thought it might. Roll up my sleeve again. All right. I gotta be honest, I love the green bean casserole. You know, the one with the French fried onions. I love that. Not really a sweet potato fan. Not making them this year. I have in the past. What else? I do love mashed potatoes and corn. I like that. What else? What else are we making? Of course, rolls. Oops. I love these little paw prints. You could do something cute with this transfer too, just using those paw prints. I don't know what yet, but you could. Gingerbread guys are so cute. You know me and my gingies. I love them. All right, make sure you squeegee off that excess. Definitely don't want to leave all that on there because that'll make a mess on the back side. Like, this ink is definitely going to go through these bandanas. So you really want to make sure these dry nice. Because you don't want that ink getting all over before you heat set it. Once you heat set it, they should be good. getting there. Then, like I said, we're gonna have to shift it. So, and I'm probably going to wash the transfer. So I have a nice clean transfer to start with again. Okay. Especially trying, like if black is left behind, it is kind of hard to see through it. It's just a dark pigment. Some colors are better to see through, especially if you've squeegeed it off. Okay, we're so close. So close. This little guy up here. All right, because then you have that seam, and we said we're going to stay away from the seam. All right, I think I got it all. Let's take this away for a minute, and let's lift. Oh my gosh, how cute. Oh, gotta get the rest of that little gingerbread guy head. Oh my goodness, look how adorable. Aw, look how cute. Yay. Ugh, stuck. Oh my gosh, how cute. Unless we can use this bottom half somehow. We could probably do that. Let's see. Now I'm trying to see how we had it. Okay, we had it like that. So what if I do, I wonder if this is a repeatable. We gotta have it make sense here. I think I'm gonna wash my transfer, and then we're gonna just kind of move it over. Although I guess maybe we don't need to wash it per se. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just do a little shift here. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Okay, I need to get this out of my hand for a minute here. Okay, then we put this over here now. There we go. Turn it how it was. So we'll see where this makes sense here. Maybe we do. Maybe we just do this. so that we're just having to do a little bit of this guy over here. What do you guys think? I think that would work. A little green dot there. All right, so let's do this. Let's do our candy cane. Get that guy out of the way. Okay, any other candy cane? No. Okay. And then let's do, oh, that's all a mess. Let's get the green areas done. So this guy, this guy, okay, we could do part of that, I guess. Get that guy done, and then this guy done. Okay, that's all that's visible, I believe. All right, and then finish it off with the black. Oops, went a little bit on there, that's all right. That's okay. Got a lot of black on there, okay. Straight down. Just got to pay attention to where the seam is, because that's what I was trying to avoid, the seam, which is like right there. And get this guy. And then I think we're done. Honestly, I thought that would go a lot slower. So that is crazy how easy this came together. Oh my gosh, that is just so stinking cute. So darn cute, you guys. All right, let's put this aside. So darn cute. All right, let's do this. Let's kind of dry it. I'm going to take a peek at the back because I want you to see that this is pretty thin and that you definitely want something underneath it protecting it. I wouldn't use like cardboard or anything. I wouldn't use anything that's not sticky because you need to keep this bandana still. Actually, I'm pretty shocked. The spot I looked at, it did not like go through. I am shocked. All right. Okay. And I was pushing a lot of ink through here, guys. Lots of ink. So cute. Now you could dye these too if you get the Rit dye. Back in the day, we used to like paint our textiles with our ink. We would put a nice thin layer to dye it or paint it. But I wonder if you could mix enough water and make like a little ink bath and then let it sit, what it would do. I may have to try that one day. That would be a very interesting try. Look at that. You can see through it. However, it is not leaking through it. Huh. There you have it. Oh my gosh, isn't that just going to be the most adorable little bandana you ever did see? Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, I'm going to let this one go and dry. I'm going to let you all go enjoy your families today. Count your blessings. I certainly do. I am so glad you're a part of my community. I enjoy doing this for you, and I enjoy helping you, and I enjoy inspiring you all. So I hope you have a blessed day. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope to see you guys.